What's up, people? It is I, Coach Michael.
And Coach Shavon.
Welcome to Coach My Love, guys. I know what y'all been thinking. Where have y'all been? Baby, would you tell them where we been?
We have been whining and dining the city from Chicago to suburbs. If you guys are subscribed, which you should be, to our Coach My Love TV on YouTube, you will catch our latest episodes of our food tours throughout Chicago's restaurants.
Yes, and besides that, ladies and gentlemen, we have been for the last couple of weeks. We have been in movie premieres, movie screenings. We've been doing workshops. We've been doing classes. So we apologize because normally we go live every Sunday at 7 o'clock. For probably the last 2 weeks, we haven't really been able to because life has been busy, right? Like she said, we have a new show that we're doing where we're touring the city, giving you guys date tips and date nights. We have about 4 or 5 episodes that'll be coming, so please check those out. Right, baby?
Right. Please check it out.
Please check it out. Also, what's exciting is, the power of speaking your power of your words. We are now a company with Coach My Love. We're going to be traveling the world, literally. Yes.
Literally.
Tell them a little bit about what's going on with that, baby.
So we recently contracted with a company called the Cruise Brothers, and they want to bring us on board to host multiple workshops throughout multiple cruise lines all around the world.
All around the world.
So exciting.
Yes. So listen, we're going to be doing trips and excursions around the world. We're going to be taking couples. Just show them how to have fun again, right?
That's right.
Because
bring the smile back.
Bring the smile back. God told me that couples have lost their smile. That you see couples that are out, they're not happy, they're not smiling. People are frustrated about their relationships, about what's going on in the world, and we want to help do something about it. So we're going to be traveling the world, doing workshops, and just eating good food, getting massages. You know what I'm saying? Doing little fruity drinks with the umbrella in there, bathing in sunlight. It's going to be beautiful, people. Right, baby?
That's right.
Listen, for all you guys that are joining on right now, could you do us a favor? Could you start a watch party right now? Please, go on your page, start a watch party. We want everybody to tune in right now so they can see this podcast, see this show, because we got an interesting topic today. Huh? It's called, does looks really matter in relationship? Do you got to be as, see this baby soft skin I got?
Fine as mine. It's fine as mine.
See that fine as she my baby? She a 10. She a 10, I'm telling you. So we want to see if looks really matter in a relationship. So we're going to kind of talk about that today, okay? Baby, do you got a makeup or breakup?
I do. So guys, today's makeup or breakup letter comes from Justine out of Memphis, Tennessee. Dear Coach My Love, please, I need your advice. My long-term high school love and I recently got back together after a long breakup. For several months, he has avoided allowing me to come over his house, which made me suspicious on who he's living with and his whereabouts. The first time I finally made it over was about 3 months in, and when I went to his room, I found a pair of panties on the top of his closet shelf. He swore that they were mine, although I had never even been over his house before. What should I do? Confront him and call it quits now to save myself additional heartache, or trust him and hang in there and trust him for his word in the hopes of building a trustworthy relationship? So she doesn't want to break the trust by accusing him, but she's never been to his house and she found these panties in his closet. His closet. So, I don't know.
Okay, so y'all heard the story. Should she trust him? Should she make up or break up? What was her name?
Her name is Justine from Memphis, Tennessee.
Justine from Memphis, Tennessee. Listen, audience, y'all know our makeup or breakup segment. Should Justine make up with her boyfriend or break up? She went over there and found the pair of panty drawers on his shelf. He say it's yours. She say, boy, I ain't even been over your house. Them ain't my doggone drawers.
But you know, guys, those cheaters, they'll make up any stories and hope that you will believe it. Like, common sense.
Hey.
Common sense.
Now, maybe he in a cross-dressing. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. And that's probably a whole nother situation. So, I'm going to tell you, bro. But see, my thought process is, I don't know how long they've been together. Did she say how long they've been together?
She said that they were high school sweethearts and they were broken up for a couple years and recently got back together. But this time they've been together 3 months. Well, it was at least 3 months since she first went to his house and she found the panties. So it was recently.
Well, maybe them panty drawers was something that, you know what I'm saying, they had when they was first going together back in school. Maybe that's what he meant, fellas. Fellas, right? Them old drawers. That's when she was a young girl. Check the sizes, boo. Check the sizes.
Check the sizes.
You know,
but sizes say it all.
But I don't know. I don't think, me personally, don't think that they should be breaking up right now because they really just getting started. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it. Maybe he's scared that maybe he thought a lie. Because sometimes, fellas, we lie. Not necessarily we did anything, but we don't think the truth is believable.
I have a question, Justine. Did the panties have a price tag on them? Do you think maybe he bought them for you?
Maybe they were
playing
new.
Devil's advocate.
We don't know.
We don't want to jump to conclusions. Let's always look at all sides of the situation before jumping to conclusions.
We don't.
Yeah, so that's why we need you guys to chime in. Please drop a comment below.
Tell us.
Let us know what you think she should do. Should she stay with him or
should she make up or break up with this joker? We don't know. We don't know. And listen, listen, brother. If you're gonna buy some drawers, get rid of all the evidence. I mean, I'm not advocating. I'm sorry, I said something and I saw the look on her face. So we're going to go to the next segment. Before then, I'm doing a makeup or breakup letter. Remember, guys, if you are watching this right now, please do a watch party right now on your page. Do watch party. I want everybody to watch this segment of Coach My Love, okay? Again, I'm Coach Michael.
And I'm Coach Shavon.
So let's get into the story. Now, we talking about does looks matter? I don't know. What you think, baby? Just right off the top of your head, does looks matter?
To me personally, I can speak on behalf of myself only when I say looks definitely matter, but they don't matter as much as personality. We all age, we all change, you know, so to base a relationship solely on looks is something I wouldn't recommend. But a lot of people do it. I was watching a survey, they did a social experiment asking men and women of all ages throughout the streets, like, does looks matter to you? And it was like 50-50, men saying yes and women saying yes and saying no at the same time. So they had different reasons to explain why. Like, one girl said she didn't want to be with someone who was unattractive because it messed her image up. And then other women were saying they prefer a guy with a good personality because they just don't have patience to deal with jerks. And then guys, a lot of the guys saying looks is the first thing that they see when they meet a woman. It's the first thing they observe. But overall personality would matter as well. So it's kind of split 50-50.
Oh, well, let me ask you. Have you dated some ugly dudes in your day? Come on, be honest.
I'll be honest. Yes, I have.
So,
matter of fact, I kind of had a story. It wasn't me, but I do want to say this.
Okay.
I had a friend back in college, a beautiful young lady, and she had gone through so many bad breakups with good-looking guys that she went through a phase where she purposely only dated like very unattractive guys. Now, ironically, what ended up happening was the guys, they ended up being jerks too and became cocky, like, well, I got this pretty girl. And then they got that ego, and it was like still, so she felt like she was cursed. But yeah, I'm like, you know, personality would have to prevail. In my opinion.
I didn't know you ain't told me that story. That was interesting.
Crazy.
Only on Coach My Love, my wife be breaking stories down. She ain't told why. But okay, so
what do you think? Do you think looks matter?
I think looks matter because when somebody once told me, they said, you know what, date what you're attracted to, because if you don't, no matter what, you're not going to be totally satisfied in that relationship. Now, they say, survey was saying that you can't force attraction, meaning you can't date someone that you're not attracted to and think that somehow, somewhere down the line, their personality, situations are going to make up for the fact that you're not attracted to it. to them, they say that won't happen. You can't trick yourself or manipulate yourself into thinking that you're gonna, fall in love with them. I think at some degree you should be attracted to who you're dating or who you're with, but then we also got to start breaking down what is attractive. Like we don't even know. Yeah. Let me talk about a story real quick. There's a story in the Bible of a man named Jacob, and Jacob fell in love with this young lady. Her name was Rachel, right? And when the Bible says when he saw Rachel, it was like love at first sight. The girl was banging, like she was looking like boom. She was looking like Shavon. I mean, she was fine. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible says that when he kissed her, he cried. The Bible says when he kissed her, he wept. The girl was so fine that the boy kissed her. He couldn't believe how beautiful this girl was, that even when he kissed her, he wept. I don't know how bad you gotta be that sugar make you cry. All right. So story goes, he wanted to marry her. He went to her father, whose name was Laban, and Laban said, "I check it. If you work for me for 7 years, you can marry Rebecca." Now Rebecca had another sister named Leah. The Bible says Leah was called a tender-eyed, which they translate into cockeyed. I mean, the girl was looking at you and looking over there at the same time. I ain't trying to talk, but that's what the Bible says. They called her tender-eyed. All right, I was tender. All right, wasn't that attractive. Now the Bible said after he worked for 7 years, got married, they did the ceremony, took her to the bedchamber. Now in that day they didn't have lights. All right, when it was dark, it was dark. So he slept with this girl. When the sun came up, he found out it was Leah. He was pissed off. The father tricked him and gave him the tender-eyed girl instead of Rebecca. So he was upset. Sent him straight off. And he was definitely upset about that. So even in biblical terms, looks can matter when what you're attracted to is what you're attracted to. Now, baby, tell me about, there's a story you heard on Facebook. Break that down for the people.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have heard about this news story that was circulating before. It's about a Chinese man who's suing his wife for being ugly and winning $120,000, right? So this is the wife on this side before, and this is after. So the story is that this woman had $100,000 worth of plastic surgery done before meeting her husband. Once they had a baby, it states, and I quote, "The husband found that the child's appearance was incredibly ugly and saying she resembled neither one of her parents. So he accused the wife of cheating and later found out that she had spent that money on plastic surgery so she didn't look like natural. So he ended up winning the lawsuit of $120,000. So I guess looks matter there.
Well, okay, so so now some may say it wasn't about looks as much as about lying. So we're talking about looks, but let me ask this question. Women, I think to a certain degree, women lie about their looks all the time.
How so?
I mean, because when you ladies go out, foundation, makeup, eyebrows, hair weaves, that little garter belt situation and make your stomachs flat when it really ain't. They got booty lifts. So when we see a woman, we're not really seeing the true essence of who she is. We're seeing the filtered live action Instagram filter of what a woman could look like with all of the trimmings and fixings.
Well, we can really say the same about men these days because now they have the spray-on hairlines and the man wigs, and even the fact that they go to the barbershop to get their beards trimmed up. You didn't wake up like that, so you're lying, men, by presenting yourself in the best fashion possible.
Wait, hold on. Getting your face trimmed up is not the same thing as makeup,
it's grooming.
Eyebrows.
Ladies, it's grooming, right?
Listen,
back me up, ladies.
Grooming is one thing, but getting a Wonder Bra, getting makeup beat, lipstick, eyelashes, we looking like peacock feathers be waving at you and stuff. I ain't saying nothing again. I'm just saying, in theory, women do kind of, we won't say lie, they embellish on how they truly look.
Now, that's in theory, but in true, that's not true. It's not true. What's grooming and preparing for one is different for another. Like a man wouldn't have to worry about wearing a bra because he doesn't have titties.
I mean, they do have. I mean, in a sense,
It's a woman thing, and because our brains are structured different, it's okay for us to process that differently, to know how to appreciate that in one another and not convict one another for it. You know, letting us be the best versions of ourselves and our femininity and masculinity without it becoming toxic is the key. Even drawing it back to personality, like you don't want to be with a toxic person. I don't care how fine and sexy they look, or how body the banging. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, people want to be happy. That only goes so far.
Okay, I get that. But grooming is one thing. But come on now. I mean, I remember I dated a girl. I promise you, I thought she had long hair. Now, it wasn't necessarily that I dated her because she had long hair, but at the time, it was attractive. And then when I come to find out that was like a piece, I was a little bit upset about it.
I can understand that because it could come off deceitful.
Yeah.
I feel like in those situations, a woman should be upfront. You know, if it comes up or if he happens to ask, just be honest. I mean, you know, if it's embarrassing, I guess it might be because if it's that important in the dating process to know if her hair is real or not, or whether it's groomed or not.
Groom is
if
one
it's
thing.
a make or break situation, then I mean, maybe those two are just not compatible. That's why I won.
But still, I'm just saying, in theory, you know, women do, you know, put on their best foot forward. And I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. Now, me personally, I don't like when women wear makeup that totally transform them and look like somebody totally different. Now, we've seen those transformations on Facebook where, you know, that's kind of difficult, especially if you're attracted to her from the jump street with all that on, and then she takes it all off, and you be like, Well,
I would say I would agree with that if a woman is intentionally getting made up to deceive a man into having sex with her. That's one thing. That's manipulation. That's toxic. But if a woman wants to just be made up for her own birthday or special occasion just because she wants to feel beautiful, a woman has a right to do that without being judged by the opposite sex that she's catfishing.
Okay. So catfishing. That's dope. Maybe that's live catfish. I don't know. You know, me personally, as long as you don't smell like catfish. I'm just saying, I'm cool. You don't, you know. But I'm just saying. So it's kind of a hard one, fellas. I mean, looks and just to bring it back to looks. Okay. Scientific, they say that women are not necessarily attracted to the physical. They're more attracted to personality. But that's not to say that a woman won't, you know what I'm saying, swamp thing. But I feel like a woman could overlook physical looks because there's so much more that she's looking for in a man other than looks. But men, I would say there's a higher percentage of men that are looking for something that are attractive. They say that men are visual. And I say men are visual, ladies, is because just by design, we talk about the hunter-gatherer warrior days. A man is on the battlefield, right? He needs all of his senses to make a decision quick. He don't have time to be logical and to think about, you know, is she a good cook? Is she a good mom? We need to see something and we need to make a decision fast. Because normally when we see a woman on the street, we only have a split second to approach her. So I remember there was a post that went on that a man had said, is he attracted to your face or your body? And then a lot of women got upset about it. Why he can't be attracted to my personality? Why? I'm like, because he don't see your personality at the, well, he can. If you at the cash register snapping out talking about, you know it's $3 for $1. Yeah, I probably can't see her personality. I don't care how fine she is if she acting a fool. That's not sexy. But a man will still go if she doing all this, if her booty in her face.
Well, I guess it's no wonder why women put so much emphasis and investment in what they look like, because men are visually attracted and women want to be visually attracted too. Problem solved.
I guess that answers that question. Does attraction matter? So in closing, I guess we concluded that I believe to some certain degree attraction does matter. So looks does matter, but how much it matters is based on the individual preference, right? So take care of yourself, but at the end of the day, you should look good for yourself and not for another person.
First, absolutely first. So you guys, make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube channel, which is Coach My Love TV. Make sure you like and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Coach My Love, and visit the site, CoachMyLove.com.
CoachMyLove.com. That's right. And remember, guys, we're going to be starting to travel the world, people. Taking couples on journeys of love. Hey, are you guys thinking about, y'all want to do something for Valentine's Day? Hit us up. Come on now. We get enough people. We could go to the Bahamas, Jamaica, Puerto Rico. They got a real good discount on some places that we probably don't want to go anyway, but we'll talk about that later. Listen, I am Coach Michael.
And I'm Coach Shavon.
Listen, remember, guys, great relationships don't happen by themselves. You need coaching. Hit us up. We can coach you to your happily ever after, right, boo?
That's right.
And what's your favorite saying about good? Go ahead, baby. Hit that with that line.
Never apply good information to a bad situation.
You heard that, people? Don't take this good information that we give you, all this good, and try to put it to something that's jacked up. You only supposed to be in that jacked up relationship. Leave. My neck hurt. All right, baby. I love you.
Love you
Miss
too,
Sugar.
baby.
Huh? Mwah. Shoo. My
out,
baby.
guys.
Peace out. Deuce.
Have a great week.